And Quinton, this is your theory. It's been discussed many times by you. Can you talk about connecting the dots of successful mines being part of a bigger system, I guess, in and around the Triangle area?
Sure. Yeah. Look, you know, most Canadian geologists will call me a heretic because I'm coming up and thinking up other ideas.
Okay.
And I have deep respect for all the work that's been done in the Golden Triangle, and I think it's fantastic. I mean, the red line, which is discussed frequently in context of the Golden Triangle, is really a kind of this observation amongst a lot of geologists that there's this boundary between two particular rock units. And basically most of the big ore bodies in the Golden Triangle have been found plus or minus, you know, a few hundred meters, maybe a kilometer, say, within either side of this red line. And it's not just a straight line. It kind of waves back and forth like this. That's true. Absolutely true. Okay, that observation holds water. In fact, there's even geologic reasons for why those deposits are where they are. They basically formed in that hiatus of time where you kind of transition from this VMS environment into porphyry environment as well. Okay, so you kind of see this transition. That's great, but I've noticed that there's another process going on in the Golden Triangle, and I think we see it at Sherbet, for example. Goliath has supported a student here recently. He's actually documented this, studied it, and proven the association between the intrusive, which you see here, as well as the veins that occur at Sherbet. That intrusion is very young compared to the red line, okay? That intrusion is way younger. It's what we call Eocene-age.
Okay.
And while a lot of people would never, ever, ever suspect an Eocene intrusion would be a mineralizing intrusion in the Golden Triangle, I think they're very important. Okay, now I think they're also associated with a certain period where there was a lot of, we'll say, compression. Basically, the plates were colliding, and you have a lot of thrusting. Okay, why do we have a baklava stacked vein system? Is because it formed during that particular period. There's also magmas that came up with that. Okay, so you can imagine these gold-rich magmas coming up, and then there's these flat structures that are available to host mineralization. You're going to get something exciting.
Right.
I think there's a lot of gold systems in the Golden Triangle that need further study, because I think you're going to find this Eocene magmatism is associated with a number. And from my view, my theory, I guess, is that it's like piano case. Okay, at one time when this was all forming, it was all one very discrete zone or process. Since that time, it's been broken up and compartmentalized into pieces. But we can see discrete areas where you have this style of mineralization. You know, I could ramble off the companies that have this style. I mean, even near us, there's Dolly Varden, which has Homestake Ridge. It looks like it's part of a piano key, if you will. It's a broken piece of this. And then you go up to Stewart, you've got even the old Premier Mine. You got Scotty. You got, you go north from there, you got maybe even Bruce Jack. You know, there's definitely more going on in the Golden Triangle than just the old red line, we'll call it traditional model.